In today's video, we're diving deep into the latest from Cowboys Training Camp. We've got the scoop on Kavontae Turpin's surprising move to running back. What does this mean for the team's offensive strategy? Plus, we're breaking down Mazi Smith's standout performances and how he's shaping up on defense. But that's not all. We'll also discuss Trey Lance's role and future with the team. And the big question, why didn't the Cowboys sign a new defensive end? Don't miss out on the latest news and updates from training camp that could set the tone for the upcoming season. Hey there, Cowboys Nation! Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. First up, we've got some eyebrow-raising news about Kavontae Turpin. Now, we all know Turpin as the electrifying return specialist who earned Pro Bowl honors in his rookie season. But it looks like the Cowboys coaching staff is cooking up something special with this speedster. Reports from camp suggest that Turpin has been taking snaps at running back, and let me tell you folks, it's causing quite a stir. This isn't just a gimmick or a one-off experiment. From what we're hearing, Turpin is getting legitimate reps in the backfield, and he's turning heads with his explosiveness and adaptability. Now, let's break this down a bit. At 5'9" and 153 pounds, Turpin isn't your prototypical NFL running back. But what he lacks in size, he more than makes up for in speed and agility. We're talking about a guy who ran a 4.31 40-yard dash. That's blazing fast, folks. The potential here is enormous. Imagine Turpin lined up in the backfield with Dak Prescott under center. The defense has to respect Turpin's speed on a potential sweep or pitch, but he's also a threat to slip out for a pass. This kind of versatility could be a nightmare for opposing defenses to game plan against. But let's pump the brakes for a second. This move also raises some questions. How will this impact Turpin's role in the return game? Will this experiment cut into his special teams snaps? And perhaps most importantly, can Turpin's frame hold up to the punishment of running between the tackles in the NFL? These are all valid concerns, but I've got to say, I'm excited about the possibilities here. If the Cowboys can figure out a way to maximize Turpin's skill set in the offense while maintaining his impact on special teams, we could be looking at a true X-factor for this team. What do you think, Cowboys Nation? Are you excited about the idea of Turpin getting some snaps at running back? Let me know in the comments below. All right, let's shift our focus to the defensive side of the ball and talk about our first-round pick, Mazi Smith. Coming out of Michigan, we knew Smith was a physical specimen, but the reports coming out of camp are painting a picture of a truly dominant force in the making. At 6'3" and 337 pounds, Smith is an absolute unit. But what's really impressive is how he's combining that size with surprising quickness and agility. Multiple offensive linemen have commented on how difficult it is to move Smith off his spot, and he's showcasing an impressive ability to shed blocks and disrupt plays in the backfield. One veteran lineman was overheard saying, "It's like trying to block a vending machine that can run." Now, that's the kind of commentary that gets me fired up about our defensive line's potential this season. But it's not just Smith's physical attributes that are turning heads. The coaching staff has been raving about his football IQ and his ability to quickly grasp the nuances of the Cowboys' defensive scheme. This is crucial, folks. We're not just looking at a space eater here. Smith has the potential to be a true three-down defensive tackle who can impact both the run and pass game. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. It's just training camp. Let's see how he does when the pads come on and the games start counting. And you're absolutely right to be cautious. We've seen plenty of training camp warriors fizzle out when the bright lights come on. But there's something different about Smith. The way he's carrying himself, the respect he's earning from veterans, and the impact he's having on every drill, it all points to a player who's ready to make an immediate impact. If Smith can translate this training camp dominance to the regular season, it could transform our defensive line. Imagine Smith eating up double teams in the middle, freeing up our edge rushers to wreak havoc in the backfield. It's a defensive coordinator's dream scenario. What are your expectations for Mazi Smith this season? Do you think he'll be an immediate starter, or will he need some time to adjust to the NFL game? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the new arm in town. The Cowboys made waves recently by trading for former 49ers quarterback Trey Lance, and it sparked quite a debate among fans and analysts alike. First, let's address the obvious. This move is not about replacing Dak Prescott. Let's be clear about that. Dak is our franchise quarterback, period. But the addition of Lance adds an intriguing element to our quarterback room. Lance, the third overall pick in the 2021 draft, comes to Dallas with a lot of potential, but also a lot of question mark. His time in San Francisco was marred by injuries and inconsistent play, but the raw talent that made him such a high draft pick is still there. In training camp, we're seeing flashes of that talent. Lance's arm strength is evident, and he's shown the ability to make throws that turn heads. His mobility is also on display, giving the Cowboys' offense a different look when he's under center. But it's not all smooth sailing. Lance is still working on his accuracy and decision-making, which is to be expected given his limited playing time over the past few years. The coaching staff is working closely with him, focusing on his footwork and timing. The big question is, how will the Cowboys utilize Lance? Will he be strictly a backup, or could we see some special packages designed to take advantage of his unique skill set? The possibilities are intriguing. Imagine a scenario where Lance comes in for a series or two, giving defenses a completely different look to prepare for. There's also the long-term aspect to consider. While Dak is firmly entrenched as our starter, having a young, talented quarterback like Lance in the system provides valuable insurance and potential trade value down the line. One thing's for sure, the quarterback room in Dallas just got a lot more interesting. The competition between Lance and Cooper rush for the backup spot will be one to watch as we get closer to the regular season. All right, Cowboys Nation, it's time to address the burning question that's been on everyone's mind. Why haven't the Cowboys signed another defensive end? With Randy Gregory's departure and questions about the depth behind DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons, many fans and analysts expected Dallas to make a move in free agency. But so far, silence. And it's got a lot of people scratching their heads. Let's break down the current situation. We've got Lawrence, who's still a force when healthy, but has battled injuries in recent years. Parsons is a generational talent who can line up anywhere, but using him exclusively as an edge rusher takes away from his impact at linebacker. Beyond that, we're looking at guys like Dorrance Armstrong, Sam Williams, and Chauncey Golston, solid rotational pieces, but not proven every-down starters. So why the hesitation to bring in a veteran presence? There are a few theories floating around. First, there's the financial aspect. The Cowboys are always conscious of their cap situation, and signing a quality veteran defensive end would likely require a significant investment. With big contracts looming for players like CeeDee Lamb and Trayvon Diggs, the front office might be hesitant to commit big money to another pass rusher. Second, there's the development angle. The coaching staff might believe that they can get more out of their young players like Williams and Golston. By not signing a veteran, they're showing confidence in these guys and giving them a chance to step up. What are your biggest takeaways so far? What are you most excited about for the upcoming season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Cowboys content.